Shankaram, Lokashankaram. Upadesha Sastri, chapter 16, shloka number 15. So coming back to Sankhya, the philosophy of Sankhya, where Purusha and Prakriti, consciousness principle and matter, they're separate entities. Matter is all powerful. Matter has Sattva-guna, Rajo-guna, Tamo-guna, and disturbance in the matter leads to creation. The Purusha conscious principle gets trapped in the matter. This is the basic philosophy. So let us assume that if we assume that the Purusha or the conscious principle is of the nature of consciousness, which is knowledge. Okay. Because his conscious principle is of the nature of knowledge, knowingness. The Prakriti is insentient, Jada. Okay. So there cannot be any connection between the conscious principle and insentient principle. So there is no way a conscious principle can control the insentient. Right? And because of that, there is no question of bondage or liberation. There cannot be connection between the two entities which are totally of different nature. On the other hand, if you say the Purusha is conscious principle and Prakriti is of the nature of change, the Purusha, which is actually cannot control the Prakriti because there's no connection within them. Prakriti itself is doing some changes and binding Purusha or helping in liberation. So then there's no effort involved. It's a Purusha Prayatna is involved. It's all accident. So the bondage happens by accident and liberation happens by accident. So from that perspective, any dualistic principle in the world, philosophy, not only Sankhya, where conscious principle and matter or God and world are separate, is not tenable to Vedanta. Because what I will speak Sankhya, it applies to any other philosophy where dualistic. There's God and who has created the world. Okay? So the living beings are there and matter is there. So this philosophy of dualism breaks down when you start questioning deeply. Non-duality is only reality. Why did we take up this Sankhya? Because it's an example of a dualistic philosophy. If we take up dualistic philosophy, these are the loopholes which come into picture. So let's say the God is, relation that God is sitting somewhere in the world and created the world, as some religions or some philosophies say. Then what material he created the world? And if the material is different from me, how we can control it? Is the God controller or not? So these are the, when I say God, conscious principle. So a dualistic principle, philosophy of consciousness and matter being separate, doesn't satisfy deeper questions. Right? So this applies to any system which is based on Advaita, duality.